My dear viewer, this video would purify your mind. It's a humble request. Do must watch this video till the end. Bhagavad Gita, chapter 3, verse 6. Karmendriyani sanyamya ya aste manasa smaran indriyarthan vimudhatma mithyacharah sa uchyate. Lord Shri Krishna states in this verse that people who externally renounce the objects of the senses while continuing to dwell upon them in the mind are hypocrites and they delude themselves. Here is the story of two brothers, Tvrit and Suvrit, to illustrate this verse. The brothers were walking from their house to hear the Srimad Bhagavatam discourse at the temple. On the way, it began raining heavily, so they ran into the nearest building for shelter. To their dismay, they found themselves in a brothel where women of disrepute were dancing to entertain their clients. Tvrit was aghast. "Ha! What a house of sin! We need to get out of here as quickly as possible." Suvrit pacified him. "My dear brother, it is raining outside. Let us wait until the rain stops." "Ha! Your mind is tempted, and that is why you say such things," said Tvrit, and walked out into the rain to continue to the temple. The younger brother, Suvrit, felt no harm in sitting there for a while to escape getting wet in the rain. Tvrit braved the rain to reach the temple and sat down to listen to the discourse on the Srimad Bhagavat Mahapuran. But in his mind, he became remorseful and started getting bored and was thinking, "Oh, how boring is this! I made a dreadful mistake. I should have remained at the brothel. My brother must be enjoying himself greatly in revelry there." On the other hand, Suvrit started regretting, "Why did I not follow my brother? Why did I remain in this house of sin? My brother is so holy. He is bathing his intellect in the knowledge of the Bhagavatam. I too should have braved the rain and reached there. After all, I am not made of salt that I would have melted in a little bit of rain." When the rain stopped, both started out in the direction of the other. The moment they met, lightning struck them and they both died on the spot. The Yamduts, servants of the god of death, came to take Tvrit to hell. Tvrit complained, "I think you have made a mistake. I am Tvrit. It was my brother who was sitting at the brothel a little while ago. You should be taking him to hell." The Yamduts replied, "We have made no mistake. He was sitting there to avoid the rain, but in his mind he was longing to be at the Bhagavatam discourse. On the other hand, while you were sitting and hearing the discourse, your mind was yearning to be at the brothel." Tvrit was doing exactly what Lord Shri Krishna declares in this verse. He had externally renounced the objects of the senses, but was dwelling upon them in the mind. This was the improper kind of renunciation. My dear brothers and sisters, in the spiritual realm, the mind is of paramount importance, and veritably, we are where our mind is. On the other hand, in the material realm, the external etiquette and show have values. Hence, we polish our behavior with "thank you," "I am sorry," etc. But while the world looks outside, God looks within. Hence, in this spiritual journey, we need to purify ourselves from inside. We need to purify our mind first. The mind is a place of its own, and in itself can make heaven out of hell and hell out of heaven. So, life transformation requires the purification of the mind, and our scriptures guide us in accomplishing that. In the Bhagavad Gita, Lord Shri Krishna instructs Arjun, "Your mind is in the three gunas, the three modes of material nature, Sattva, Rajas and Tamas. On the other hand, I am Trigunatit, transcendental to the three modes. When you attach your mind to me, that mind will start getting purified. So, we need to establish a daily practice by which we can attach the mind to the Supreme, the Lord Shri Krishna." I hope you learned something from this inspirational story of the two brothers. Subscribe this channel for more videos like this. Thanks for watching.